Hi, my name is David, and this is the game Lights Out that I created here in Unity. This is the main menu that you see right here. I'm going to go ahead and start it. And then you got Play and Quit Game. Quit Game exits the application. Play takes you right in. And you have this little chart here to follow. Lights on, which is white. The white ones are lights on. The black ones are lights off. The goal of the game is to turn all of the lights off. And then it keeps track of your moves. So when you click on a button to make a move, your move gets incremented. So every time you do that, moves are going up. And then you just basically work your way all the way down the board. And then you got to try to get all these lights off. The only way I know how to win is to chase them and eventually get them all down. And then just like that, you win. And then it took me 21 moves to turn all the lights off. Then you can reset the board or go back to main menu. Now let me go ahead and hop in here and show you exactly how the scripts work. And how I did this is by activating and deactivating the buttons. There's basically 50. I got a list here. There's a public list containing 50 buttons. Don't know why it says 49. 50 buttons. And then in those 50, the first 25, which is 0 through 24, is white. And then 24 through 49, 25 through 49 are black. And then I got the game object, the win text, another game object getting access to the moves, and then a click count, which is the updated integer that you see in the moves text, and then a bool to check to see if these game objects have been destroyed. That way it isn't doing this if check all the time in update, and it's not calling objects that have been destroyed. Now click count. If click count is equal to 0, that's how it starts. Starts the click count at 0. Void update does the turn count.text. It gets the text, and then it updates it to moves, and then whatever the click count currently is will be added into that text. If the bool is set to false, so if they have not been destroyed, and if all the black buttons, that's 25 through 49, it's an and, not or, so it has to be all of them. If all of them are set to active, then destroy all of them. Get rid of all of them. Wipe them off the screen. Set the win text to active. You won. And then the destroy bool is set to true. That way this is never ran again. Now we get into the functions. These functions are called in each button. Every single of the 50 buttons have this on-click function added to them. It basically, anytime you click the button, increment the click count. That's your move. Increment the move count. And then they all get these unique functions. So the top left one is button 1. Now, in the list, in the array, it's actually button 0. So the one to the right, button 2, is actually in the array, button 1. So if button 2, which is the lights on, that's the white button, is active, then disable it, turn it off, and then turn on button, in this array it's 26, but that's actually the same button, button 2, but it's the black version of it. Set that one to active. Else if the black button is on, so not the white button, so if the lights are off, then turn the lights on, so set the white button to true, and then set the black button to false. And then that's the one to the right. The one below it would be button 6, because it's a 5x5 grid. So button 6 is actually 5 in the list. If button 6 is active, so which that would be the white one, because it's within the first 24. So if the white one is active, then set the white one to false, and then set the black button to active to set it to true, so turn it on. Now, if the black one is active, turn the black one off, and then turn on the white button, so turn the lights on. And then every single button does this. They each access the buttons that are around it, and then deactivate the collar that is currently active, and then sets the other one to active. And it runs that all 25 unique buttons, and that is it. And I have above on both scripts, I have the project name, contribution, start date, end date. Scene management has the same thing. Scene management, simple code, public void load game. I type in the scene that I want it to load, and I just attach this script, this function to a specific button that I want it to do it on. And then at the very beginning, you get the exit game, and that's what this function is for. It quits the application. And that's all my game. Thank you for watching.